Imagine this. In just 7 days, you could become so transformed, so evolved, that even those closest to you would do a double take. It might sound like an exaggeration, but I promise you, it's not. The secret lies in the power of intentional, focused change and a sprinkle of timeless Stoic wisdom. The Stoics believed in the profound strength of mastering oneself. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and philosopher, often reminded himself, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." This is where our journey begins. Day 1. The power of stillness. On the first day, I want you to embrace stillness. Not just physical stillness, but mental stillness. Start with 10 minutes of meditation or quiet reflection. Turn off your phone, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Let your thoughts come and go without attachment. This practice isn't about emptying your mind, but rather observing it. In this stillness, you'll start to recognize the noise that clutters your mind, the doubts, fears, and insecurities. Acknowledge them, but do not engage. This is the first step in becoming unrecognizable by gaining control over your inner world. Day 2. Ruthless honesty. This day is all about truth. Grab a notebook and write down where you truly are in life, financially, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Be brutally honest. The Stoics believed in facing reality head-on. Seneca once said, "Life is long if you know how to use it." If there are areas of your life where you feel lost or behind, that's okay. What matters is recognizing it. Day 3. Create a vision. With honesty as your foundation, it's time to build a vision. Write down who you want to be in detail. How do you dress? How do you speak? How do you spend your mornings? Make this vision vivid. If today you are tired and unmotivated, envision yourself as energetic and disciplined. This isn't wishful thinking, it's a blueprint. Day 4. Act as if now. Start living as if you are already that person. The Stoics called this premeditation malorum, visualizing challenges so you are prepared for them. Imagine your future self handling daily tasks. How would the new you approach work, relationships, and even mundane chores? Act in alignment with this vision. Day 5. Detox your life. Identify toxic habits, people, and environments. Do you spend hours scrolling on social media? Do certain people drain your energy? The Stoics advised us to associate with those who make a better man of you. Reduce exposure to negativity and create space for growth. Day 6. Embrace discomfort. To change, you need to step outside your comfort zone. Do something today that challenges you, whether it's a difficult conversation, a cold shower, or pushing your physical limits through exercise. The Stoics believe that comfort breeds complacency. Epictetus famously said, "Difficulties are things that show a person what they are." Day 7. Reflect and reset. Spend this final day reflecting on your journey. What changed? How do you feel? This isn't the end of your transformation, it's just the beginning. The goal is not perfection, but progress. Each week you can repeat this process, deepening your growth and solidifying your new identity. Becoming unrecognizable isn't about changing who you are at the core. It's about shedding the layers of doubt, fear, and bad habits that have kept you hidden. It's about revealing the best version of yourself. I'd love to hear from you. What part of this journey resonates with you the most? Have you tried any of these steps before, or do you plan to start now? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else who's ready to change their life too. Stay strong, stay focused, and remember, you are always just 1 week away from a new you. Let's try these other ways. Day 1. The power of stillness. To make the most of this stillness, try this. When you wake up, before touching your phone or engaging with the world, sit quietly. Focus on your breathing. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. As thoughts arise, simply acknowledge them like clouds passing by. This small practice will help you approach the day with a calm and centered mind. Day 2. Ruthless honesty. When writing down where you are in life, break it into categories: health, relationships, finances, and personal growth. Next to each, write where you'd like to be. This exercise is not to create shame or regret, but to shine a light on where change is needed. If your finances are messy, for instance, write, "I want to create a budget and start saving." If your relationships feel strained, consider what healthy connections look like to you. Day 3. Create a vision. Your vision needs to be vivid. Instead of writing, "I want to be fit," write, "I want to wake up with energy, run a mile without stopping, and feel confident in my clothes." Use all your senses. How does the new you'll feel, look, and even smell? Visualization isn't magic, but it primes your mind to recognize opportunities that align with your goals. Day 4. Act as if. If your vision involves being more disciplined, start with small, intentional actions. Set your alarm and get up as soon as it rings. If your future self is confident, practice maintaining eye contact in conversations. Tiny shifts in behavior lead to massive transformations over time. Day 5. Detox your life. A practical way to detox is to create 2 lists: energizers and drainers. On the energizers list, write down the habits, people, and environments that make you feel alive and motivated. On the drainers list, note what or who leaves you feeling exhausted or negative. Gradually replace drainers with energizers. For example, if social media drains you, limit screen time and replace it with reading or walking outside. Day 6. Embrace discomfort. Discomfort is a sign of growth. Choose a challenge today that pushes your limits. If you're afraid of speaking up, share your thoughts in a meeting or comment on a post where you'd usually stay silent. If physical discomfort is your focus, try a workout that challenges you. Growth lives on the other side of discomfort, and each small victory strengthens your resolve. Day 7. Reflect and reset. Journaling is a powerful tool for reflection. Write down what worked, what didn't, and how you felt throughout the week. Celebrate the wins, no matter how small. Did you get up earlier? Did you set a boundary? Did you feel a little more confident? These are victories worth acknowledging. Consistency over perfection. Remember, this journey isn't about perfection. You might slip up. That's okay. What matters is getting back on track. The Stoics believe that progress is made through consistent, small steps. If you apply even a fraction of this approach every week, imagine where you could be in a month, a year, or a decade. A gentle reminder: you are not alone on this journey. Your thoughts, experiences, and insights could inspire someone else. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What changes are you hoping to make this week? What challenges do you anticipate? Let's learn from each other and grow together. Let's try these other ways. Day 1. The power of stillness. When practicing stillness, try incorporating grounding techniques. For example, use the 5-4-3-2-1 method. Identify 5 things you can see, 4 you can touch, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste. This not only calms the mind, but also sharpens your awareness, grounding you firmly in the present moment. Another powerful practice is journaling. At the end of the day, write down anything that disturbed your peace, whether it was a stressful task, an argument, or self-doubt creeping in. The act of writing is therapeutic and can often reveal patterns in your thinking that need addressing. Day 2. Ruthless honesty. Honesty can be uncomfortable. To make this process easier, approach it with curiosity rather than judgment. Instead of thinking I'm not where I should be, reframe it as what have my choices taught me. Write down not only where you are, but also how you got here. Consider this. If your finances aren't where you want them to be, was it due to impulsive spending, a lack of planning, or perhaps not asking for opportunities you deserved? If your relationships feel strained, reflect on how you communicate, set boundaries, or show appreciation. When you understand the why behind your current situation, you gain the power to change it. Day 3. Create a vision. To deepen your vision, create a future self journal entry. Write a page as if you were already living as your ideal self. Describe a day in your life, what you do, how you feel, who you interact with. Be as detailed as possible. For instance, instead of saying, "I want to be successful," say, "I wake up at 6 a.m., drink a glass of water, and spend 30 minutes reading a book that challenges my mind. I engage with people who inspire me, and I take small but consistent steps toward my financial goals." You can even create a vision board with images and words that represent this new version of yourself. Place it somewhere visible to keep you inspired and focused. Day 4. Act as if. The act as if principle is about embodying the energy of your future self. If your ideal self is calm under pressure, practice this in small situations. When you feel frustration bubbling up, whether it's during traffic or when plans change unexpectedly, pause, take a breath, and respond as your future self would. If your future self is fit and healthy, take small, manageable actions like choosing water over soda or taking a brisk walk. It's not about grand gestures, but consistent, deliberate choices. Day 5. Detox your life. A detox isn't just about what you remove, but also what you replace it with. If you're cutting back on negative social media, fill that time with something enriching, like reading, exercising, or learning a new skill. For relationships, set gentle boundaries with those who drain you. You don't need to cut people off completely, but you can limit your exposure and protect your energy. And when it comes to habits, try habit stacking. Like, for example, if you want to read more, place a book next to your coffee maker and read a page while your coffee brews. Day 6. Embrace discomfort. The Stoics often practiced voluntary discomfort to strengthen their resilience. Try this in small ways. Take a cold shower, fast for a meal, or speak up in a situation where you'd usually remain quiet. Each act of discomfort builds mental and emotional muscle. Discomfort also helps shift your perspective. When you challenge yourself, you begin to see obstacles not as threats, but as opportunities to grow. You'll start to realize that what once seemed difficult is now within your reach. Day 7. Reflect and reset. On this final day, take time to evaluate your week. Celebrate even the smallest wins. Did you manage a moment of stillness? Did you take one step toward your vision? Every step counts. Create a simple ritual to mark the end of this transformative week. It could be lighting a candle, taking a mindful walk, or simply sitting with a cup of tea and reflecting on your journey. Use this day to reset your intentions for the next week, refining your vision and setting new, achievable goals. Changing your life in a week might sound ambitious, but the truth is that profound change starts with small shifts. Each day you invest in yourself, you plant seeds that will grow over time. The goal isn't to become perfect, but to become better. To surprise even yourself with what you're capable of. I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these steps before, or are you planning to start now? Share your experiences in the comments. Your story could be the spark that ignites someone else's transformation. Let's try these other ways. Day 1. The power of stillness, advanced insights. In addition to meditation and grounding techniques, try incorporating mindful moments into your daily routine. When drinking your morning coffee or tea, focus on the warmth of the cup, the aroma, and each sip. This micro-meditation helps anchor you in the present, preventing your mind from drifting into stress or overthinking. You could also try mindful walking. Instead of walking to simply get from point A to point B, pay attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground, the sounds around you, and the feeling of the breeze on your skin. The more present you are, the less control external circumstances have over your internal state. Day 2. Ruthless honesty. Deep dive. Honesty requires courage. It's not easy to face where we might have gone off track, but this is where true change begins. If you struggle to be honest with yourself, ask, if I were advising a friend in my exact situation, what would I say to them? This shift in perspective often brings clarity. You could also try a mirror exercise. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and speak the truth out loud. Say, I am not where I want to be, but I am committed to changing. Hearing your own voice affirm your reality is a powerful catalyst for growth. Day 3. Create a vision, elevated approach. To strengthen your vision, write down a list of I am statements. These affirmations should reflect the person you are becoming. For example, I am disciplined and focused. I am confident and calm under pressure. I am surrounded by positive, uplifting relationships. Repeat these statements daily. Speak them with conviction as if they are already true. The mind often believes what it hears consistently. Use this to your advantage. For a visual boost, create a digital vision board on your phone's home screen or a physical board in your space. Include images, quotes, and reminders of the future you're working towards. Each time you see it, let it reinforce your commitment. Day 4. Act as if, next level practice. Living as your future self can feel awkward at first. The key is to start with micro actions. If your future self is organized, begin by keeping your workspace tidy. If your future self is fit, start by stretching or doing a short workout each morning. When faced with a decision, pause and ask, what would the new me do in this situation? This moment of reflection can transform everyday choices into powerful steps toward your transformation. Day 5. Detox your life, comprehensive strategy. A life detox involves not just removing negativity, but also adding positivity. Here are a few more practical steps. Digital detox. Unfollow social media accounts that make you feel inadequate or stressed. Instead, follow pages that inspire and educate you. Environment reset. Declutter your living space. A tidy room often leads to a clearer mind. Mental detox. Practice thought auditing. When a negative thought arises, challenge it. Replace I can't with how can I. For relationships, consider this. Not everyone in your life will support your growth, and that's okay. Limit your time with those who pull you back and seek out communities that encourage your evolution. Day 6. Embrace discomfort, mastering challenges. One of the best ways to become comfortable with discomfort is through the practice of voluntary hardship. The Stoics would sometimes sleep on the floor or wear simple clothing to remind themselves that they could handle discomfort. In modern terms, this could mean choosing the harder path intentionally, like taking the stairs instead of the elevator or opting for a healthier meal when junk food is tempting. These small acts of discipline build resilience, making you stronger in the face of life's inevitable challenges. Day 7. Reflect and reset. Establishing a ritual. To wrap up your transformative week, create a reflection ritual. This could involve sitting in a quiet space, lighting a candle, and journaling about your experiences. Write about what surprised you, what challenged you, and how you've grown. If you find it helpful, write a letter to your future self. Document who you are now and who you aspire to be. Seal it and set a reminder to open it in a month or a year. It's a powerful way to track your journey and celebrate your progress. Keep the momentum going. While this week is a powerful start, true transformation is an ongoing journey. Keep revisiting these steps, refining your vision, and challenging yourself. Small, consistent efforts compound over time, leading to monumental changes. Engage with the community now. I'd love to hear from you. Which day or practice resonates with you the most? What changes are you hoping to see in your own life? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. Your insights could inspire someone else to begin their journey to becoming unrecognizable in the best way possible. Let's try these other ways. Day 1. The power of stillness, enriched practice. Incorporating stillness into your life doesn't mean sitting cross-legged for hours. It can be as simple as taking a mindful minute between tasks. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what do I need at this moment? This quick reset prevents burnout and brings clarity. Consider this. Many successful people, from entrepreneurs to athletes, practice stillness to sharpen their focus. LeBron James uses mindfulness to stay present during high-pressure games. You don't need to be a basketball star to benefit. Stillness can help you show up better in everyday situations, from difficult conversations to creative projects. Day 2. Ruthless honesty. Advanced approach. To deepen your self-awareness, try recording a voice memo where you speak honestly about your life. There's something raw and real about hearing your own voice reflect on where you are and where you want to be. Listen back to it a few days later. You might notice patterns or insights you missed before. Another method is the reverse bucket list. Instead of writing down achievements you want, list the things you regret or wish you had done differently. Then, analyze what held you back. Was it fear, procrastination, lack of resources? Understanding these barriers can help you avoid repeating the same patterns. Day 3. Create a vision. Visualization techniques. To supercharge your vision, try guided visualization. Close your eyes and imagine walking into a room where your future self is waiting. Observe them. How do they stand, speak, and interact with others? What aura do they give off? Then, imagine stepping into their shoes and embodying their energy. You can also create a future self letter. Write as if you were your ideal self, addressing your present self. For example, "Dear your name, I know things are challenging right now, but stay strong. You're on the right path, and everything you're doing today is building the amazing life we now live." This exercise not only boosts motivation, but also shifts your mindset from hoping to believing. Day 4. Act as if. Immersive strategy. To truly live as your future self, immerse yourself in environments where that version of you would thrive. If your goal is to be a successful entrepreneur, attend networking events, read industry books, or watch interviews with people you admire. If your vision involves fitness, surround yourself with healthy influences. This could mean joining a class, following fitness influencers who focus on sustainable health, or setting reminders to move throughout the day. The idea is to make your desired lifestyle feel normal, not aspirational. Day 5. Detox your life. Holistic approach. A full life detox goes beyond the physical and digital realms. It also includes mental and emotional cleansing. Practice thought fasting by setting aside a day where you consciously avoid negative self-talk. When a negative thought arises, counter it with a positive affirmation. You can also do an energy audit. Throughout the day, pause and ask yourself, is this giving me energy or draining it? This includes not just activities, but also people, thoughts, and even the media you consume. The more you fill your life with what energizes you, the less room negativity has to thrive. Day 6. Embrace discomfort. Expanding the comfort zone. To truly become unrecognizable, make a habit of seeking discomfort. Try the 1 fear a day challenge. Do something every day that makes you uncomfortable. It could be as simple as speaking to a stranger, or as bold as sharing your opinion publicly. If you're uncomfortable with solitude, spend an hour alone without distractions. If physical discomfort is your challenge, push your body just a little bit more each day. These micro-challenges prepare you for bigger obstacles, building a mindset where discomfort is not a threat, but a signal of growth. Day 7. Reflect and reset. Establishing a legacy mindset. On your reflection day, go beyond journaling. Create a ritual that feels meaningful to you. This could be a gratitude walk where, with each step, you think of something you appreciate. Or light a candle and speak your reflections out loud, as if releasing them into the universe. To keep the momentum going, set micro goals for the upcoming week. These should be small, achievable steps that align with your larger vision. When you accomplish them, celebrate, even if it's just with a quiet acknowledgement or a moment of gratitude. The secret to lasting change. The truth is, becoming unrecognizable isn't about a sudden transformation. It's about compounding small changes over time. It's in the daily decision to choose growth over comfort, honesty over illusion, and progress over perfection. You might not see it right away, but every choice you make is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. And one day, you'll step back and realize you've created a masterpiece, one that is uniquely, beautifully, and unmistakably you. Let's hear from you. Now, I want to hear from you. Which part of this journey speaks to you the most? What changes are you ready to make this week? Your insights could light the path for someone else who needs that extra push. Drop a comment below. Let's grow together.